Hello and welcome to a new video from on board the MS Amera of Phoenix Reisen. Today it is day 6 of our cruise and we are reaching the city of Narvik in northern Norway, close to the Lofoten Islands and Vesterålen. And here on the map you can see our route today. In today's video we will only have one day because tomorrow we will be in a port again. We're starting early in the morning, sailing on the Unported, and here we see Amera arriving in Narvik. Narvik is a very important port city because iron ore from Sweden, from Kiruna, is transported here via railway and transferred to ships here in Narvik. That makes the city strategically very important, and therefore it was unfortunately destroyed by the Germans in the Second World War and has of course since been rebuilt. That's why the city looks a bit more modern than other cities in Norway. Today's port was the first where we could dock at the pier with our ship, and I was thinking about booking an excursion with the Ofotbanen, the Ofot railway, but as you are only seeing a small part of the railway line, I decided to not book the excursion and instead do this later on my own someday in the future, and instead going on a small hike to the cable car of Narvik. The small hike turned out to be quite exhausting because the lowest station of this cable car is already 200 meters above sea level, so I had to walk up those 200 meters altitude difference. That took quite a while, but finally I reached the cable car to the Narvikfjellet mountain of Narvik. As you can see, it's quite a modern cable car, and this is because this is also a skiing resort and this is the main cable car of that resort, but it's also used during summer and it's quite expensive, of course, as everything in Norway, but you get this amazing view over Narvik, and soon we can also see our Amera docked here on the left side behind that mountain. Here you can see her. And of course, it's a lot of money to spend, but I think it's worth it, and if you want to save some money you could also walk up the hill, which will be very exhausting because it's quite high, but it's also possible to, for example, take the cable car up and walk down or the other way around, whatever is best for you, of course. On the top there's not too much to do or to see. Of course you can go hiking, and there is one mountain panoramic restaurant which I visited immediately because I was very thirsty, because I was not taking any drinks with me because I was not expecting that it is a hike of about 200 meters difference in altitude to get to the cable car, so I was not expecting it, and I was very happy to get a nice Norwegian beer and the water here at the restaurant. Then I tried some hiking, but shortly after starting I realized that my shoes are not suitable and went back and took the cable car back down. So there's not too much to do, but still it is worth going up there because of the beautiful view. Here you can see one of the gondolas again, and we're taking that one now down back to the city center of Narvik. There you have two nice shopping centers, so Narvik is also quite good for shopping and of course has some more shops in the city center. And that was my destination for the afternoon. Then after the cable car, here we can see our beautiful Amera docked in Narvik one more time. And here we are now in the city center. And then after a bit of shopping it was time to head back to our ship, and soon after I was back on board we also set sail heading for our next destination, which will be Tromsø. But to get from Narvik to Tromsø we have to leave the Ofotfjord of course first, but then we would have to go around the Vesterålen and Lofoten Islands, but we don't have to do that because we have a small ship, so we can go through the Tjeldsund. The Tjeldsund is an about 50 kilometers long strait between the Lofoten and Vesterålen and mainland Norway, and it saves us from taking a very long detour around the Lofoten Islands. And this is only possible because Amera is a small ship, because here we have the Tjeldsund Bridge and it's only 42 meters high with a 41 meter clearance, and MS Amera is 43 meters high, so actually we shouldn't fit under this bridge, but we have the possibility, our mast by 2 meters which gives us a height of 41 meters with a lowered mast. And that means that we have the absolute maximum size to fit under this bridge. And this is the advantage of taking a cruise on a small ship like with Phoenix Reisen, because most bigger ships, most competitors, will not fit under this bridge and have to go a way longer and less spectacular way to reach northern Norway, like cities like Tromsø. So they will not visit Narvik because it would be a huge detour. They will just go all the way around it. But with a small ship like Amera, you can visit the city of Narvik, then go through the Tjeldsund and reach Tromsø, which is just perfect. And that's why I love those small ships, and I'm very happy that there are companies like Phoenix Reisen that still keep those small ships, older ships, in service. And that's already it for this video. Next video will be from Tromsø. Here you can see when this video will be uploaded and also the name of the song. As always, I'd like to say thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please consider to comment, like, subscribe or share the video link, and I hope to see you in my next video.